However, the month of August is a milestone in Pakistan. There are 2 months in the political background of Pakistan which we as a nation can never forget. 1 August when the Islamic Republic of Pakistan appeared on the map of the world, and the second month of December when Pakistan came to power and East Pakistan appeared on the map of the world as Bangladesh. Today, the headlines of all the newspapers of the world are related to the resignation and departure of Prime Minister Hasina Wajid due to public protest. According to some journalistic sources, before his escape, he tried to record a public speech, but the situation did not support him. Yesterday, when this message of the army chief became an adornment in the media that the forces are a symbol of the people's trust and they will not hurt the people. This is the revolution faced by the government and people of Bangladesh. Until a few days ago, an intelligent and far-sighted journalist would not have imagined the incident that happened today, because in everyone's heart and mind it was that the institutions were standing shoulder to shoulder with the government and the educational institutions were being destroyed. Has started a series of protests against the quota system. Police batons will be enough to drive them away, but history repeats itself, and the concept of prudence or wisdom in politics is to learn from the ups and downs of national politics. Not that the state separates itself from the people and considers only a few institutions as the source of all power and ignores the decisions of the people and takes the path of violence. Whether it was East Pakistan or West Pakistan in yesteryear, if the politics of these countries are compared today, it is felt that whatever lessons history has taught them, nothing much has been learned from them. In this region, democracy became weaker and weaker and the axis of power was limited to a few families, or it was deliberately kept and they were considered to be the guarantor of national interest and security. Hasina Wajid's father Sheikh Mujib was a prominent politician and close to the Indian government, to become the most powerful ruler of Bangladesh and then the end of the powerful by whose hands they were not brought down from a hostile land. Unfortunately, this prime minister also had to face the same situation. It is fortunate that this prime minister was given so much time to save his life and leave his own country. According to some reports, the prime minister's house of Bangladesh is currently being looted. At present, the overall law and order situation in the region appears to be alarmingly unstable and prone to various threats. But even today, when the state faces problems, it first uses force. Each succeeding ruler does not learn anything from the rise and fall of the previous one and repeats the same mistakes which eventually sink him. Unfortunately, in countries where the axis of power applies a certain theory of government that the state and citizens are separate entities, and their interests may be opposite to each other, the political field can turn into a battlefield at any time. And these temporary powerful rulers suffer from this mental illness that there is no one else who loves this earth more than them and they are the best minds, and thus it becomes an unbalanced wedge, in which the powerful rulers on one side and the other on the other side. There are people. Inequality, unequal distribution of resources and political instability are exacerbated when those in power openly abuse power with the help of a few institutions. Because the nature also relaxes only for a time and then the same thing happens that happened today on the land of Bangladesh. Now it has to be seen, when the dust settles, what plan will the next ruler take? There are lessons for us in the circumstances and events of these few days.